Jack of Trades back with recipe number 7 of the Minotaur Trading Company recipe cookbook contest. Yes, another New York strip Minotaur ration. How many did I buy? Only Bob and I know, and I will let you know. It was a lot, because rare rations like that don't come around all the time, so you got to get them when you can. I'm gonna open this up, I'm put everything out, I'll find out what we're making. And just so you think that I'm just not using the same old ration over and over again, I will attempt the peelable seal with my non-fingernails. Which just ain't happening for me. Tactical spork. Because I don't collect the bags. I just use them for trash and stuff like that. There you go. Open. Now don't get me wrong. You know, some people like to have trophies. I don't. I stopped living in the past a long time ago. And all trophies remind me of are things when I was once great. Not now that I'm old. So, here's what we're using. 1 whole spoon of Wondera. I was going to just pulverize a package of crackers in the Vitamix, but that would have made too much noise, woke some people up, made some people cranky. Wondera can be purchased anywhere. Got a monstrous shelf life. You don't got to cook it, so when you're making the roux for your gravy, it's super fast. I know you're saying, gravy? Gravy? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Gravy. For History Savior 1941, who wants his Spam ration, and I agree we should have one, I give you chipped beef on toast. Let's begin. New York strip steak. 2 slices of pizza. The tribble of the ration world. That's going to be our toast. Instant milk, Wondera, olive oil, butter powder, Montreal seasoning. That is going to be our cream gravy. I'm going to process some of the stuff up. I'm going to cook the gravy. We're going to put it together. We're going to taste it. If you can't get a New York strip ration, and you can't unless you buy it off of the eBay, you can always use those cool little jars of dried meat in the supermarket. And of course, use all the pizzas you can. I want there to once say, oh, I remember the day when they put pizza in rations. No more. Let me get to work. Oh yeah, we're using the new Minotaur instant milk. In the test kitchen phase of this, I was using packets of creamer and occasionally the cracker powder. The cracker powder needs a lot of whisking. The creamer never gives it the correct taste. But now that we've got milk, we'll have the real thing. All right, we got our pizzas de-cheesed. I'm gonna toast those in the broiler to give them a little toast texture. It'll soften up the rest of that tomato so I can get it off there. Got our milk made up. I'm cutting up the beef right now. I'll come back with the beef. Start the processing of the gravy. I'll show you as I go through that. And let's get this done so we can eat, because I'm hungry. This is the steak as it comes out the pouch. It's a decent sized steak. I mean, it's steak in a ration. It's not a soup. It's not chunks of something. That's a steak. I'm going to get it cut up real thin because it's already cooked. I don't have to do anything but create the gravy and heat it up. So I'm going to go cut up the steak and then continue on. All right, there's our steak chopped up pretty thin. Yeah, that was with a knife. Imagine what I could do with a machine. All right, gonna prep my gravy. I'll be back. I know I'm not really going anywhere, but I am, because nobody wants to watch a 40-minute video of a dude making poop on a shingle. So I toasted the bread. I think the tribbles have learned that I am shaving them and cooking them and eating them, because that one was really resistant to give up its pelt. In case you're curious, the tactical spork, half a tablespoon. 2 of these, 1 tablespoon. That's how much extra virgin olive oil and how much of your Wondera cracker flour, regular flour, whatever you're going to use to make your roux that you use. 1 to 1. 1 spoon to 1 spoon, but in this case it's 2 to 2 because I'm trying to make enough gravy to cover a lot of that meat, all that toast. A cup of milk's going to help me do that. Going to whisk the roux right now and I'll show it to you. And there's our roux. 2 scoops from the spork of olive oil, 2 scoops of Wondera, and a big old dash of butter powder. Now I'm going to add the milk, the Montreal seasoning to give it a little salt pepper kick, the meat, and then I will come put it on the toast. And there is our gravy with our Montreal seasoning, our roux made from olive oil. It's starting to thicken pretty good. I better get the meat in there. Olive oil, butter powder, a little scoop of Wondera, Minotaur Trading Company milk. I'm going to go get the meat in this before it thickens too much. I'll be right back. All right, we got our chipped beef in there. Nice gravy consistency. Let's get some onto that toast. Get some of that gravy on there. Nice chunks of meat. Again, you can make your gravy as thick, as thin if you want. If you wanted to, you could add in a little beef bouillon. Add up a little kick of flavor. There you go. I'm going to go put this back on the stove because there's a little bit left I may want to eat. I'll be right back. Give that a taste. All right, there's enough gravy and meat left in that pan. I could easily made this for 2 people. I could have stretched out the gravy, made it for 3, 4 people. It just shows that one of these rations, if you strip it and break it down, you can make meals for a whole group of hikers, survivors, campers, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, homeless people, not homeless people, just people that are having a hard time getting food. I want to thank, I guess he's the inspiration for this because watching his stuff made me think, History Saver 1941, I hope you get your Spam ration. I hope you can make this. Like I said, you can make it with that beef that you get in the jar in the store. I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste here. I know it's going to taste a little pizza-y because that one just wouldn't give up its cheese. The thing about the steaks with the Minotaur Trading Company is they're just a tender. You could cut them with the spork. I recommend toasting the bread a little longer to give it a little more crisp. Mine's crisp on the outside, but as soon as that gravy hits it, that all goes away. Crisp it to almost like a I can't remember the name of it. It's those little hard bread crackers that you get with cheese. Let's try the gravy. Man, that meat is just so tender. The pizza, it is what it is. It's pizza that's been turned into toast, but it's a lot better than snack bread. Not as good as a country loaf or biscuits. Oh, that'd be good biscuits. Of course, that would be good with a lot of black pepper and just by itself. You may also want to adjust the salt and pepper to your liking. I added the Montreal seasoning because it has a lot of stuff in it. And I have to use spices and olive oil in the recipe contest, so that was the best way for me to go, but it really does. It needs a little more heat, maybe some chili flakes. Please try it. Please like the channel. Please subscribe. Go to the Minotaur Trading Company, where you can get that pizza stuff so you can make your own toast. You can make your own gravy. You can get your olive oil. You can get vinegar. You can get spice kits. You can order rations, first aid supplies, survival gear. Some nice survival gear if you're starting out. No root beer yet. Mashed potatoes. Vintage rations. Chocolates. Candies. Coffee packs. And of course, pizza. I've been Jack of Trades. This has been recipe number 7. I hope you get a chance to try it. I hope you can someday get one of those steak rations, because that steak, it's kicking. It's kicking. And I'm out.